Hi everyone, welcome to Board of Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, neither any of these blokes. It's Saturday extravaganza time. That's right, extravaganza. 4 ace tanker replays in one video. We're going to be going through the tiers. Kicking us off is Huntsman. Huntsman from Daddy Clan, running around in the KV-220-2. The KV-220-2, the preferential matchmaking tier 5 premium Russian heavy tank. That's not fast, but it does have a bit of armour, a fast firing gun, and he's charging straight up the guts of mines, looking for the action in the middle of this map. Of course, he's playing on the Aussie server. I know that because there's bots on the enemy team, there's bots on his team as well. Making up the numbers at low tiers on the Australian server, as well as the Latin American server, are bots up to tier 5, and that helps new players, not just new players, but it helps any players get some battles at the low tiers. Anyway, puts one into the T34, and his fast-firing Russian gun is certainly doing its job. You can see he's going APCR rounds here to try to carry this game. Nothing wrong with that. 76mm gun, 110 alpha damage, 121 penetration with standard, 121 with premium ammunition, which is APCR, 99 with standard. Rolls around looking for this leopard, and look at this. It's just it's a fast-firing. It's a fast-firing, pew kind of gun. Anyway, he's up there. He's won the top of mines, and now what's he going to do now? Is he on a mission? No, he's not on a mission. Looking for. Wants this blade to get out of his way. Auto aim on the Wolverine. Shoots once, doesn't quite land the shot. Shoots again for his third kill of this game. That brings the score up to 6-3. And what's left up here? There's only a KV-1 up here, so he's gingerly rolling down here. Doesn't lose any health, which is good. And looking for shots in the KV-1. Shoots him once, shoots him twice into the side. Going for a third shot. And there goes the KV-1. Gets taken out by the VK30-01H as he rolls around this big concrete tower, I guess you would call it. 7-3 the score now. 3 kills to Huntsman from Daddy Clan. 1,175 hit points of damage done. 590 damage blocked by armour. A little bit of assisted damage, and he's charging forward, looking for this Churchill 1. Finds him. Shoots him once. Going for the tracking shot. Doesn't quite track him. And that Churchill 1 is a bot. You can tell if they're a bot because on each side they've got little icons next to the name, as well as a colon either end of their in-game name in this middle part. 7-4 the score now. He's blocked 740 hit points, 1536 damage done. Gets derped by something, but he's still got 500. No, he's got less health now. Artillery takes a very special interest, and he finally kills that Churchill 1. Better than normal bot, that one, that's for sure. 9-4 is the score on mines. 9-4, and he's side scraping here, knowing artillery will be looking his way. 10-4 the score now. 4 kills to Huntsman from Daddy Clan as he pumps one into the back of the T67. Sticking with APCR rounds. Maybe he's working on his marks of excellence. I'm not too sure. Marks of excellence do start at tier 5. And there goes that ELC. Looking for a kill and dying in the process. T25 TP is the next target. The first shot doesn't go through. Goes for a second shot, gets another kill. That's 5 kills, 1 tank remaining. And can he get to the artillery first? You can see he's switched out to HE. Changed his mind. He's gone back to the APCR. Of course, the HE does more damage, but much less penetration. 38mm isn't too much at all. There's the artillery piece. Looking for it. Auto aim shoots. Doesn't get to do it. The Chaffee picks up the kill. Another one of the bots, and a comfortable win there on mines, 15-5. Let's have a look at the result before we get stuck into the rest of our battles for today. It's an extravaganza, and I must say they're all fast and furious battles. There's nothing too long-winded, which is a lot of you are probably thinking, thank Christ for that. KV-220-2, that's a preferential matchmaking tier 5 premium Russian heavy tank. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge from Huntsman, from Daddy Clan. Also the Bruiser Medal. Fighter, fire for effect, shell-proof. He got a bond, he got a cool-headed, steel wall. Happy days. Top score with 1,888 hit points of damage. 5 kills, 1394 base experience. He fired 30 shots, 22 hit, 18 penetrated. He blocked exactly 1,000 hit points of damage, and he got 611 assisted damage, which would have added to that score. Didn't make too many credits though, even with a premium account. He only made 8,856 credits after tax, but he was firing full gold and maybe looks like he was using premium consumables as well, possibly working on marks of excellence for that tank, the KV-220-2, which I wouldn't think would be too hard, too easy to get marks on, because a lot of good players are running around in that tank. Anyway, running through the tiers, moving on to game number 2. This is Mystblade, community contributor and absolute gentleman. Mystblade from Mihi clan in the T34 85M. This is another Russian premium tank. It's tier 6 medium. It's one that was given out a little while ago now with a set of like marathon missions. And look at this, he's already got 3 marks of excellence on this bad boy. I can't zoom in and out. There is a few issues with replays of late. 3 marks of excellence on this bad boy. Have a look at it. Nothing wrong with that at all. Mystblade knows what he's doing, and he's not stuffing around in this battle. He is going straight for the middle of Redshire. If he can get up this thing, he's like, wow, what am I going to do here? Looks like he hasn't given up. No, he's just going to readjust his point of view and get to the middle of the map. This is an encounter battle. Of course, encounter battle, just like any other game mode, the objective is to kill the enemy team or to cap, but there's only one cap point, that's in the middle of the map. I'm guessing that's why Mystblade is heading in that direction, to make sure that no one from the enemy team can cap this one out, and also, of course, to look for damage, look for kills, look for hopefully another race tank and mastery badge that we can send in to get on board studios. Is he on a mission? He's on a mission to do damage to tank destroyers. I don't think he's 2,500 to TDs. I don't think he'll get that. Not at this tier. 0-1's a score. The PZ Panzer 4H has already been taken out of the game early, killed by the T34 on the enemy team as part of a platoon, and playing on the Aussie server again. No bots in this one. Of course, the bots, like I mentioned in the last game, the bots often make up the numbers from tiers 1 to 5, as Mystblade just kicking back here, looking at the mini-map. He's probably scratching his head going, oh, what am I going to do? Here we go. There's one. There's something to shoot at. The first shot doesn't quite find the target. Second shot will, though, I guarantee it, straight into the side of the VK-30-01P at tier 6. Kicking back here, looking for opportunities to get rid of these enemy tanks. There's a hell of a lot of them. No use YOLOing in and getting taken out. Shoots the T34 on the enemy team, as that's the standard version of this tank. Gets one into the G1R, which is a tier 5 heavy French tank, and cops a little bit of damage in return. There's a KV-2. Just pulls back in time for the derp shell to fly over the top of his turret. There is one tank capping it. Mystblade won't be too worried about that, not quite yet, because with encounter mode, even with, you can see there, even with 2 tanks trying to cap, it still takes close to 2 minutes to get that cap done. Shoots the KV-2, looks like he might have tracked him, picked up some assisted damage as well. Shoots again, looking for more tracking shots as well as damage. That brings his damage up to 874 hit points. 115 damage blocked, 708 assisted damage, and a lot of that would have been through tanks that he tracked over there in the western castle of Redshire. 2 tanks capping now, still a minute and 20 seconds left on the cat. Now a third one joins and it's 50 seconds. So at some stage, someone will have to go in. This blade will probably go in. The VK's going full YOLO into the cap. Of course, you don't need to go in and reset the enemy team when they're capping in encounter mode. You can just get on the cap yourself. And when the cap's like this, like it's an undulation there, it's a big hill, they can't shoot you. You can get down and it basically blocks the capture part of this game. 3-3 the score now in Redshire. KV-2, the VK-30-01P, and the Stug all been taken out from the enemy team. And Mystblade knows there's going to be tanks around here. He spots them. An ARL-44, also a T34-85, which, like I mentioned, very similar to this tank, but it comes out of the tech tree. Tell me about the gun, Stewie. It's an 85mm gun. That's what the 85 means in the T34-85. 85mm gun, 180 alpha damage, 144 penetration. That's with standard, 194 with premium rounds. Of course, there is an HE option which gives less penetration but more damage. 4-4 is the score. You're looking for the ARL-44. This will be a nice kill if he can get it. The first shot doesn't go through. Bounces the shot from the Churchill. Won't be too worried about that Churchill. The Churchill's gun is certainly not nothing really worth worrying about, but it does have a little bit of armour. He's only got 10 standard rounds remaining. Looks towards the Hellcat. The friendly the Hellcat on Mystblade's team gets 2 quick kills, the T34 and the Hellcat, and now he's blocking shots from the Churchill. He's putting shots into the Churchill, and here comes that VK. He's having a ripper. Flown in there like a wrecking ball, and Mystblade shoots and kills the GR1, the G1R for his 4th kill, and all of a sudden he'll be looking for a Top Gun or Radley, maybe even a Pulls. Who knows what he's going to do? Auto aims and shoots the PZ-48, doesn't quite get the pen. Puts one into the M4, I think that might be. PZ-4H again, pulls back, so the M4 gets him once. Doesn't want to be trading with 2 tanks. He shoots the M4. He's only got 2 standard rounds remaining, and shoots and kills the PZ-4H. Does lose a little bit of health for his trouble though. That's his 5th kill. That's his 6th kill for the Top Gun. There are 2 tanks capping and only 1 enemy tank remaining, and it's the Hellcat. And there he is on not too many hit points, so Mystblade just going full YOLO into the Hellcat. He's got 400 health. The Hellcat doesn't. Shoots one into the dirt. He's going to go for the ram kill. Why not? Picks up the ram kill. That's his 7th kill. Only 1 off of Radley Walters. And you know that's going to be an ace tanker mastery badge. Let's have a look at the result before we get on to game number 3. Mystblade from Mihi clan, community contributor, an absolute legend. A really nice guy as well, which it does make a difference. Ace tanker mastery badge. Hand of God. Bruiser, duelist, fire for effect, shell proof. He got some bonds because he got the steel wall, the high caliber, and of course the Top Gun for the 6 kills. Only 1 kill short of a Radley Walters, and he absolutely creamed it with 1,542 base experience. That's the base score. That's without the daily double or the premium account multiplier. That's the base score, 1,542. 7 kills, 2,851 damage. He fired 27 shots, 20 hits, 17 penned, and 1,268 hit points of assisted damage. Even with a standard account, he still made 18,000 credits in that 6-minute game. Don't forget to check Mystblade out on YouTube and Twitch. The links will be down below, along with all the other stuff that's down there. And he loves being part of these extravaganzas at all tiers. An absolute legend. Speaking of community contributors, let's move on to game number 3. And this is yet another one. They're everywhere today. They're everywhere in today's video. This one's going to be pretty fast and furious. This is Napalmer. Napalmer from Yeti Clan in the 416. What we used to call this one, the frying pan, the pan hands. I don't know what we used to call it, but have a look at it. It looks, I still reckon this is a pretty groovy look. It looks a little bit like a spaceship. Now this is a tier 8 game. This tier 7, tier 8 game. Playing on the Aussie server. Looks like they're a little bit short of players. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 versus 13. This is the Object 416. His top tier in this game is I hope he's got insurance for that house. What are you talking about? Heading straight to where the action happens. Straight down the 1-2 line. And he's letting his mates know. We've got front lines on ANZ server later on tonight at 9 p.m. Napalmer runs a Discord server, which is where most of the time we try to get some tier 8 frontline games on the Australian server. Why not? Because it's better. That's why. Anyway, the Object 416 tier 8 Russian medium tank. Looks like it's been stepped on by an elephant. He might be on a mission here. He's got the heat rounds loaded. 320 alpha damage, 330 penetration with standard, 201 with AP, which is premium. He's also got the Russian food ready to rock and roll. I'm not sure if he's grinding towards a K91 or is he on a mission here. He's on a mission. He needs to get some top guns. That's an interesting mission. Get the top gun twice out of a number of battles. Napalmer is one of the few people that I know who's got the Object 279E, and he was pretty committed into getting it when he. I remember when the missions first came out, and Napalmer's also on Twitch and YouTube, so his links will be down below as well. As will our next guest in the next replay. This extraordinary. This is game number 3. 4 ace tanker replays in one video. Napalmer's already up to 946 hit points, just chipping away at these enemy tanks. Gets one into the IS. He's got the heat rounds loaded. Something pretty big just hit that IS. Looking for the FV-4202 premium tier 8 British medium tank, and it's just about got him covered here. Up to 1861 damage, using the low profile of his tank to make himself a really difficult target for the enemy team. But still chipping away at getting these tanks down to a manageable level. 0-0 is a score. Looking there, there's another. That's an interesting choice for the T35-2, the tier 7 turreted American tank. Well, 0-0 is the score in this. What did I say it was? 12 versus 12 or 13? I think it's 12 versus 12. Shoots and kills the FV-4202, and that's going to start him off with this mission. Some Top Gun awards to get the 279E. I'm guessing he's already got the 279E when he started doing this battle, but possibly wants to improve the result to get more top guns. 3 out of 12. That's all right. 4-1's the score now. The T35-2 is pulling out of here because his team, the enemy's team, is just capitulating like you wouldn't believe. The SU-152 puts a derp shot into the back of Napalmer's frying pan tank. Here comes another big bad Russian. That SU-152 clearly hungry for a little bit of that King Tiger action. Napalmer on 1 kill, nearly 3,000 damage done. Shoots the side of the King Tiger. You can get a King Tiger with Twitch Prime. I think you can still get it. Looking for another shot. That'll be another kill. That's his 2nd kill. Not sure if he's going to get a top gun in this game. I guarantee he's going to have an absolute ripper of a battle. 2 kills. 3,931 hit points of damage done. Make that 3 kills. Nearly 4,000 hit points of damage done. And there's only 4 remaining enemy tanks. There's a T34B who is currently getting shot at down here at the enemy base. Guarantee Napalmer's turned around because by the time he gets there, he's not going to... no hit points left on that T34B. There he goes. Now he's looking at the Scorpions. He's got HE loaded now. He's got HE. Now gets him for... Was that 435 hit points with the HE round in the Scorpion G? Shoots him again for his 4th kill, and all of a sudden, he's not far off 5,000 hit points of damage. He's only got 97 hit points left himself. The score's 11-2, the Scorpion. This is the Tier 7 Scorpion that we saw Abe Froman in just a couple of days ago, and looks like the Scorpion is looking at the KV, and Napalmer will be hoping for another kill here, looking for it. He's got the HE loaded. Fires clutch, picks up that kill. And the last enemy tank remaining is the artillery. Not sure where that shot came from. That's where they're all pinging. They're all pinging up here. This is for a top gun. And of course, another shot at that mission. Because he wants to get these tanks. He wants to get this 279. Don't fall off the cliff. Whatever you do, be careful. Don't be that guy. We've all been that guy. There's a Lorraine 15551. Killed by the KJ-105. And a very comfortable win. 13-2. 13-2. Napalmer in the Object 416, the Tier 8 Russian medium tank, the one that leads to the K91. The K91's a tank that I reckon it looks pretty good, but a lot of people disagree with me. But I reckon it looks pretty groovy. That was an ace. Not only an ace, it also looks like it's his entrance for the Tank Festival competition where you can win. What can you win? Oh, you can win mega prizes. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, Bruiser Medal Jewelers, Fire for Effect, Fighter, 26 bonds. That would have been one for the high caliber and 25 for the premium account mission where you can get 25 bonds a day. Napalmer from Yeti, 5,027 hit points of damage done. 5 kills, 1,500 experience, 20 shots fired, 17 hit and they all penned, and he even got a little bit of assisted damage. Wasn't cheap though. Cost him some credits, 36,090 credits. In the red, even with a premium account, but we had the, looks like he's paying full price for his food. And also, there was a bit of heat spam there to try and get the mission, or maybe he's trying to 3-mark this bad boy. I'm not too sure. Or maybe he just wants to power through that grind. Who knows? Don't forget to check Napalmer out on Twitch and YouTube. Links will be down below, along with all the other groovy stuff that we put down there. And this last game, this 4th and final replay, this is going to be a hold my beer moment. This is my old mate Ravvi. Ravvi from What University Clan. Now, What University Clan are doing some wonderful things. Their link will be down below. They do training sessions on Wednesdays and Sunday nights at 8:30, 9 o'clock, depending on your time zone. And all are welcome. You don't have to be part of the What University Clan. All are welcome in their Discord, and they go over some really very, very handy tips to the game, whether it's how to use your tank, how to use your gun, camouflage, side scraping, tank selection, all that kind of jazz. And one thing they don't tend to tip on is how to decorate your tank. Have a look. Ravvi's put this is the Christmas camo from nearly 2 years ago. From the Christmas boxes to make it. Looks pretty good. Anyway, he's in the AMX M451. AMX M451, which is the new line of heavily armoured French heavy tanks, as opposed to the 50B, which is of course known for its lack of armour. Unfortunately, that shot doesn't quite find the mark. But Ravvi's got 1 shot off for 388 damage. Just blocks a couple of shots. Told you it had a little bit of armour. It's a 120mm gun. 400 alpha damage, 257 penetration with standard, 315 with APCR, which is premium. Now you can see Ravvi's got the food loaded. He's as he's on another one to cause, receive and block a total of 12,000 hit points of damage. This is one of the final heavy tank missions for T55A. He's already up to nearly 3,000. And I don't know if he does this in this game, but he is starting to rock it up. What's he doing for the other one? Cap. I don't think he's going to be capping. I think he's going to be dishing out the damage as he shoots the 50 TP into the lower plate, brings his damage up to 2,067 hit points, 1,080 damage blocked by armor. Of course, with these final missions, these final heavy tank missions for the T55, the Object 260, the T28, all that kind of stuff, the damage that you receive counts as part of the mission condition. So this tank started on 1,900 hit points. If he dies, then 1,900 of the 12,000 is already done. But of course, he doesn't just want to do that. He wants to dish the damage out like you wouldn't believe. 3,000 damage done now, nearly 2,000 damage blocked, continuing to carve away at these enemy tanks. In the top part of the screen, you can see he's up to 6,000 now, so he's halfway to the mission. 6 out of the 12,000. He's halfway there. And the score is only 4-2. Ravvi will be fancying himself here. Something just pinged that tank that he just drove past. There's a T44, shoots clutch, lands the shot, and now he's got to charge after these tanks to try and clean them up. He's up to 6,500 out of the 12,000 for the mission. Now, I don't know if he's going to get the mission yet. I don't know. I haven't investigated that far. 3,788 damage done. 1,920 damage blocked by armor. 688 assisted damage. And, of course, he's already copped, looks like 732, if my maths is correct. 5-3's a score now. He finds the T55A and kills him with a shot for 135 hit points. Gets some more assisted damage as well. And now the T44 is showing some interest in Ravvi. The score on 6-4, 6,807 combined for that mission. 6,807 out of the 12,000. And he's just found a few more enemy tanks. The Indian Panzer over here on pretty low hit points. No, he doesn't get the kill on the Indian. He shoots a T44 instead. Blocks some more damage. He'll be happy with his damage blocked because his mission for that 12,000 is now up to nearly 8. There's the Artie. Oh, hell. Artie shoots and misses. Quick tap of the 5 key. Unstuns his crew, and the score now is 10-5. 2 kills to Ravvi from what university clan? 4,496 damage done. 2,420 damage blocked by armor. Where's he looking? Left. He's looking left. He's looking right. There's a 416 back there. Hope it's not Napalmer. No, it's not. That's lucky. That would have been awkward. And now looks like he's charging down south. That's where there's more enemy tanks, more hit points, more potential things to shoot at, which is what he's after. There's one into the side of the AMX M451. That's the same tank that he's driving, but it's on the enemy team. The AMX is not looking his way. He wants the enemy to be looking his way. He wants to either take some damage or block some damage. He shoots the defender again, and this is be a side shot into the J Tiger. He's on 1,300 hit points. He wants this. He wants 1,300 hit points. He shoots him once for 470. Brings his combined damage up to 9,208 of the 12,000. Someone else is shooting him though. He's like, get out of the way, man. Shoots him again. Brings it up to 9,600. And there's only 2 tanks remaining. Oh, there's not going to be enough hit points left. He's up to 9,637 for this mission. There's a defender. Now, he wants his defender to shoot him. But the defender clearly is not going to. So he shoots him in the side of the head. Sends him back to the garage. And now, oh no, maybe he might be in here. He's up to nearly 10,000 here. 10 out of the 12 for the mission. Damage done. Damage blocked. And damage received. He'll be happy if this AMX M449 shoots him a few times. Whether he bounces the shots or not, he'll be praying that they don't cap it on him. The Carnarvon is staying on the cap. Is the AMX going to run away though? No, he's not. Which way is the AMX? There you go. He blocks 300, brings it up to 10-7 now. Oh, but other people are shooting him. He wants to get another 1,300, either receiving the damage or taking it or blocking it. He doesn't. He gets the mission's up to 11,000. He was close. But with 4 kills, over 7,000 damage done, nearly 3,000 damage blocked, and 1,000 assisted damage. He came that close to that mission. Interesting tank to do it in. Normally you see people going for that mission, the heavy tank 15 mission, in a mouse or something heavily armoured, maybe something Russian. And because the opportunities to block all of those shots, they really come thick and fast. But Ravvi doesn't do too bad in the AMX M4 MLE51, the Tier 9. The newer, one of the newer French lines, apart from the wheelie bin tanks, the new heavy tank, the new French heavy tank. Hold my beer, 51. Very nice. AMX M4. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge from the old mate Ravvi. Bruiser Medal, Fighter, 5 for effect, shell proof, You got some bonds for the Confederate, the steel wall, the high caliber. We know he top scored with 1,647 base XP, 7,383 damage done, 4 kills. He fired 22 shots, 19 hit and they all penned. Blocked nearly 3k, spotted over 1,000, and he even made nearly 90,000 credits with a premium account in that game that went for less than 6 minutes. There you have it, folks. Hold my beer indeed. Ravvi from What University. Check him out on Twitch. Check What University out as well. Links will be down below. Their training sessions are Wednesday and Sunday nights. All are welcome. Join the Discord. Great bunch of people, and they go over some very good game mechanics. Napalmer from Yeti. Check him out on Twitch and YouTube as well. Another community contributor. Mystblade as well in the T34 85M. And Huntsman from Daddy Clan in the KV-220-2. Once again, thank you for the replays, lads. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and see you all next time.